Hello and welcome back to Soulcaliber 3. Next up is Yoshimitsu's Cursed Tale of Souls. Now if you like what you see and you want to see more Soulcaliber, then make sure you subscribe. Yoshimitsu formed the Manjitao, a band of Robin Hood-like thieves and acted to protect the weak while simultaneously working to destroy all fragments of Soul Edge. One day, he put into action a large-scale maneuver that involved stealing valuables and a fragment of Soul Edge at the same time, but the project ended in failure. His vanguard force, which had targeted the fragment, was attacked and wiped out, and the resulting chaos caused the mission to fall apart. Afterwards, a theory arose that the leader of the vanguard unit had attacked his own men, taken the fragment and fled. However, Yoshimitsu could not believe that this man would betray his trust. Quieting the murmurs of his men, Yoshimitsu ordered them to first locate the whereabouts of the fragment. Feeling that this was the work of the Cursed Sword, Yoshimitsu also set out on a quest of his own to discover the truth. The shadow of the Cursed Sword seemed to lurk behind the scenes of this incident. If he could find his vanished subordinate, then he should be able to learn whether or not his fears were groundless. Several months after beginning his journey, Yoshimitsu obtained a slight clue. Following it, he pursued his missing subordinate to the distant land of Egypt. The man was supposed to be travelling somewhere nearby. Upon hearing that a nearby temple had been destroyed, Yoshimitsu hurried to investigate. Perhaps he would learn something there.
What awaits him in the end is a test of his true strength.
Or not, die! Alright, I'm getting pumped up!
Versus Yun-Seong, fight!
Ring out!
You win!
Suffering of the ages cometh in infinite forms.
As he crossed swords with his opponent, Yoshimitsu came to realise that the man bore him no ill will. He seemed slightly scared. The man had probably just snuck into the temple, just as Yoshimitsu had. Yoshimitsu waited for him to calm down. According to the man, he was on a journey in search of Soul Edge. He had come here suspecting that the destruction might have been the work of the Cursed Sword. Yoshimitsu knocked the man unconscious and left the temple. Was the Cursed Sword involved, just as he had thought? Continue pursuing the missing subordinate. For now, it would be best to avoid losing his target's trail. Concluding this, Yoshimitsu put aside rumours of the Cursed Sword for the time being, and continued his journey. The city to which his pursuit led him housed a mansion in which lived a man who was researching the Azure Knight. The Azure Knight was thought to have Soul Edge. It would seem that the man who had been the leader of the vanguard force was pursuing the Cursed Sword. In order to discover what had caused the man to hurry his journey, Yoshimitsu infiltrated the mansion.
If love for her family is power, then no one is stronger.
Or not, die!
Hurry up, let's go!
Versus Cassandra, fight!
You can beat
How did you get hurt? There we go. How did that not reach?
You can beat me.
Get up! Voice maybe fall over.
You can beat
Why did you sidestep? There we go. That was surprisingly close.
You win!
Those without courage oppress the weak.
Flames engulfed the mansion. After quickly defeating the guard and successfully retrieving the information he sought, Yoshimitsu decided it would be best to cease exploration and to withdraw at once. Who had started the fire, and for what purpose? Was there someone targeting him? Yoshimitsu continued his journey in the direction the man had likely headed. His next destination was a castle ruin which he himself had once visited in the past.
What are you? You look kind of funny. You don't belong in this place. Oh, perfect. I'll just tear you limb from limb.
That monstrous weapon! Could it be the master?
Versus Tira, fight!
See ya.
You win!
The way they fight! Yes, It must be.
As Yoshimitsu pursued his fleeing enemy, he encountered a startling sight. Taking advantage of this momentary distraction, his target vanished into the mist. The man hanging from the castle wall had been one of Yoshimitsu's men. The man's fingers were permanently clenched in a certain shape. The Manjitao sign indicating that a target had been located. Investigate what the man found here. The wounds in the body were obviously made by the weapon the girl had used. Swearing revenge, Yoshimitsu began exploring the castle. Even after his death, the man had conveyed to Yoshimitsu that something was in this castle. He could not ignore that. Completing his exploration of the castle, Yoshimitsu found a piece of metal that radiated evil energy. It was far larger than any of the fragments he had encountered so far. Just as Yoshimitsu had thought, the man had not betrayed her. He had disappeared while pursuing whoever it was who had stolen the fragment, then lost in battle against that person. Upon noticing that the fragment he obtained in the castle room was resonating, Yoshimitsu used that resonation as a clue as he travelled from land to land. He had to destroy the evil sword that lurked behind the scenes. Eventually, the fragment led him to a land contaminated by evil energy.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path.
Thou shalt be slain. My apologies. Ha!
Versus Berserker. Fight!
Over the edge and see it.
You win!
Heaven's net is wide, but lets nothing through.
Yoshimitsu felt like he was being watched. Oh, Amy makes an appearance, eh?
Now two souls are fiercely entangled.
How many voice lines are
I
we here
shall
today?
show the errors of thy way.
None.
Versus Amy. Fight!
No! Look, he's at the edge. Oh, see ya.
You win!
Heaven's net is wide, but lets nothing through.
He defeated the man who had been filled with evil energy, but the resonation of the metal piece did not change. Judging from his strength, it seemed that the cursed sword was not in this land. After this, Yoshimitsu continued to gather information and was contacted by a man claiming to know of the cursed sword. He headed for a particular clock tower as the man had instructed, but something was bothering him. How had the man known that he was searching for Soul Edge? Yoshimitsu had carefully concealed his objective, yet this man had known what it was. He was almost positive it was a trap. Now I have to lose this the first time.
Come, I shall hold a requiem for your soul. Damn thee!
Ring out!
I'll ring myself out so you don't have to do that to yourself.
Do you now
9.
It is I, Yoshimitsu! Very well. This should be interesting.
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
Up! Ow. Everyone gets a ring out. Even you. Lucky that doesn't ring out this game. Right. Chill out. There we go.
You win!
Heaven's net is wide, but lets nothing through.
Just as he had suspected, it had been a trap. Yoshimitsu thought he had successfully fought off the attack, but after the man with the scythe disappeared, Yoshimitsu realized that his fragment of the cursed sword was missing. It would appear that it was the man with the scythe who had been successful. Yoshimitsu resumed his journey in search of clues. He eventually obtained information indicating that the Azure Knight had left Europe. Pursuing the knight, Yoshimitsu headed east along the Silk Road.
The Cursed One bears its fangs to the god that has forsaken it.
A gift from the other side.
versus Lizardman. Fight!
Oh, so easy to ring out, Yoshimitsu.
You win.
It's crazy.
Heaven's net is wide, but lets nothing through.
Yoshimitsu defeated his inhuman opponent and paused to rest, but a drastic change was occurring in his body. By the time he had noticed something was wrong, it was already too late. He felt strangely exhausted and his strength would not recover. The image of the man with the scythe flashed through the back of Yoshimitsu's mind. I place my curse upon you. That was what he had said as he left. Yoshimitsu swore to himself he had to find a way to escape the curse. Stay calm and take some time to devise a plan. Yoshimitsu headed for the Manjitao hideout. If he received treatment from their doctor, even if it did not break the curse, it would surely at least slow its course. As soon as he entered the cave beneath Mount Fuji, Yoshimitsu sensed something was wrong. From inside came both the smell of blood and waves of evil energy. It couldn't be. He hurried inside, and there, cloaked in evil energy, stood the girl with the strange weapon.
Commanding a raven army, she travels from shadow to shadow.
Thou shalt breathe thy last.
I can't wait to see you in pieces.
Versus Tira. Fight!
Time for a cremation. See ya.
You win!
Heaven's net is wide, but lets nothing through.
Having avenged his men, Yoshimitsu let out a deep breath. He no longer felt the fearsome evil energy from the collapsed body of the girl. She may have been his enemy, but he could not help but feel pity for her twisted fate. He had to destroy the source of the evil, Soul Edge. Reaffirming his determination, Yoshimitsu pursued the cursed sword, but he did not have much time remaining. Avoid involving the Manjitao and search for Soul Edge alone. He could not involve his men in this dangerous fight. Yoshimitsu pursued the cursed sword alone. He felt a flow of evil energy and headed deep into the continent, eventually arriving at a temple ruin. He discovered a destroyed stone monument. The evil energy he had sealed had been released. The destruction had obviously been caused by a sword. Could the one responsible for this act be the wielder of the cursed sword? Yoshimitsu noticed someone moving in to attack. It seemed there were bandits here as well.
Her quest to save her brethren drives her onward.
Only the strong shall prevail.
I will never lose.
Versus Sonmina. Fight!
Over the edge! Up! Come on, another ring out. Another one! No. Oh, why didn't I spin? I would have rung her out. I guess you can't bring them all out. Using the information he had obtained, Yoshimitsu followed the flow of evil energy and closed in on Soul Edge. Eventually, he discovered a cathedral in a remote area. In this place lay Soul Edge. Yoshimitsu started to enter the cathedral, stepping lightly with his curse-weary body, but suddenly broke into a run. There was the sound of steel clashing against steel. Someone was fighting inside. Come on, Nightmare. Yes. Let's go, Nightmare.
The time is ripe. You shall become part of me. You are my first sacrifice.
Versus Nightmare. Fight!
You're getting ringed out. Okay.
You win!
Heaven's net is wide, but lets nothing through.
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
My blade cries for thy blood!
Versus Abyss. Fight!
How did that not hit? Oh, 2 non-ring outs. Very quick run with all the ring outs.
Heaven's net is wide, but lets nothing through. Over here! I found him! Capture him! He couldn't have gone far! Find him!
The legend will
Undefeated.
never die.
They couldn't even get a hit in because they're already off the map. Easy. Well, that went pretty well. Nice to see Amy on the map for a change instead of just Lee Long every time. Still no proper mention of the curse, but yeah, that's how it is by the looks of it. So, if you like what you see and you want to see more, then make sure you subscribe. Until next time.